We've talked about it several times during the pandemic, the desperate need for truck drivers. Recently, the American Trucking Association estimated that the country is short more than 80,000 drivers, and Arkansas is feeling that impact. THV11's Mercedes McKay explains how a new federal program may get more people behind the wheel.
They're responsible for getting our favorite foods on the grocery store shelves and the essential gas into our cars.
I think more people are aware of the very important role that the truck drivers play.
But that seat is getting harder to fill as the pandemic rolls along.
Our members would say that they're also struggling to find qualified candidates who are interested in filling the positions and still experiencing increased demand for the service.
Shannon Newton, Arkansas Trucking Association president, says the need has only grown greater. Back in May, the state was down about 2,400 drivers. Now we're short 3,000.
There are increasing opportunities to go to work in competing industries, and then also just a lot of people leaving the workforce in general.
But these issues aren't necessarily new for trucking companies.
Addressing the pipeline of talent, if you will, has been a priority for the industry for quite some time.
Newton says incentives and sign-on bonuses help in the short term, but there's been no long-term solution until now.
This program of allowing 18-year-olds to enter into the industry is something that we have fought for a very long time.
Companies across the country, including in Arkansas, will train 3,000 young drivers through a new pilot program later in the year. Before this, companies have had to follow a federal law which prohibited 18-year-olds from participating in interstate commerce until they're 21.
It's really been a hurdle that's been very difficult for the industry. We were consistently having to attract talent from another industry or after individuals have already tried some other career.
For Newton, the pilot program is a win and one step closer to allowing younger drivers to get behind the wheel and across state lines.
Hopefully that will lead to our ultimate goal of allowing them to participate in the industry.
Mercedes McKay, THV11 News.
As a reminder, an 18-year-old can get a CDL in their own state, so that hasn't changed at all. This program will just allow younger drivers to drive outside of their home state and not be limited on what they can deliver.